What evidence is there for the existence of an afterlife or spirit world? Is it a world where love reigns supreme? What happens when a person has a near-death experience? My topic today is The Beautiful Gifts of the Spirit World, Part 2, Near-Death Experiences of the Gift of Love. This presentation is the second of 7 videos. Near-death experiences are unique in that those who experience them come from a wide range of cultures and beliefs. NDEs are not facilitated by a medium or psychic and frequently contain incontrovertible evidence that the near-death patients actually did leave their bodies, with reports of details that unconscious persons could not have known, such as events that happened outside the patient's rooms. Many NDEs have been life-changing for those who experience them. Kenneth Ring, PhD, has spent years researching NDEs. The book Lessons from the Light, What We Can Learn from the Near-Death Experience by Dr. Ring and Evelyn Elzaser-Villarino details extraordinary testimonies about the reality of the spirit world. In the chapter Journeys to the Source, the Ultimate Lessons from the Light, Dr. Ring shares the experience of Howard Storm, an atheistic art professor who became a minister after his NDE. Storm had collapsed in a hotel room in Paris with a perforated duodenum prior to his NDE in the hospital. Dr. Ring writes this: "At one point, following some extremely frightening episodes, Howard, despite his many years of atheism, began to pray, and seemingly in response to his heartfelt entreaty, a radiant being of light, emanating more love than one can imagine, rescued him." Here we will listen to Howard's own words, taken from an interview he gave to Judith Cressy, as he describes what happened next. "It was loving me with overwhelming power. After what I had been through, to be completely known, accepted, and intensely loved by this being of light surpassed anything I had known or could have imagined. I began to cry, and the tears kept coming and coming. I rose upward, enveloped in that luminous being. Gradually at first, and then like a rocket traveling at great speed, we shot out of that dark and detestable place. I sensed that we traversed an enormous distance, although very little time seemed to elapse. Then, off in the distance, I saw a vast area of illumination that looked like a galaxy. In the center, there was an enormously bright concentration. Outside the center, countless millions of spheres of light were flying about, entering and leaving what was a great beingness at the center. As we approached the great luminous center, I was permeated with palpable radiation, which I experienced as intense feelings and thoughts. It is not possible to articulate the exchange that occurred. Simply stated, I knew God loved me." The experience of being loved is a powerful and common theme with NDEs. In the chapter In the Light of Love, the Lesson of Self-Acceptance, Dr. Ring quotes Peggy Holiday. "The light told me everything was love, and I mean everything. I had always felt love was just a human emotion people felt from time to time. Never in my wildest dreams thinking it was literally everything. I was shown how much all people are loved. It was overwhelmingly evident the light loved everyone equally without any conditions. I really want to stress this because it made me so happy to know we didn't have to believe or do certain things to be loved. We already were and are, no matter what. The light was extremely concerned and loving toward all people." Dr. Ring quotes an NDE patient named Nell who also experienced a transcendent love. Suddenly, I became aware of a light. It was all around me. It enveloped me. It completely surrounded me. It was an unearthly kind of light. It had color that was unmatched here on earth. It was warm. It was radiant. It was peaceful. It was accepting. It was forgiving. It was completely non-judgmental. And it gave me a sense of total security, the likes of which I had never known. I loved it. It was perfection. It was total unconditional love. It was anything and everything you would wish for on earth. It was all there in the light. Dr. Ring's book also has many testimonies about a process known as a life review, in which all of one's actions and thoughts on the physical plane pass before one's eyes. For many, the life review created deep feelings of regret because of actions that harmed others. However, the life review was also a comforting experience because many reported feeling a presence with them who showed them what they should have done, but did so without judgment. The life review was a compassionate experience meant to engender the growth of character and the growth of love. This concludes part 2 of the 7 talks. The next video will be part 3, the gifts of identity, personality, and loving relationships. Thank you for watching. I invite you to subscribe, leave a comment, click on the like button, and share this video with 2 or more friends. You can follow me on Twitter at @FalkenBrown and email me at peterbrown@worldcommunity.com. I also invite you to become a patron of the arts and visit my webpage at patreon.com/PeterFalkenbergBrown, where you will have the opportunity to support this video channel by donating a small or larger amount each month. I'm very grateful for all your support. I could not do it without you. So, until next time, love and blessings, and thank you.